Week 2 MLA action. My name is Michael A.
I am Ben Singleton.
And we are bringing to you today the Atlanta Braves 1-0 against the New York Yankees, who are 0-1. And it's going to be a fun game today. And I'll try to get a glimpse of the starting pitchers, but you'll see them momentarily and promptly. We thank you for being here. Ladies and gentlemen, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us here in the Bronx this incredibly rainy day for us, ladies and gentlemen. But hey, baseball.
Just beautiful weather here in the city today, huh?
No, typical.
Tongue in cheek, by the way, if you're not paying attention, guys.
And, well, your lonely looks anything but happy to be here. Fair enough. That's some out-of-towners' usual reactions. CM Loaf getting the start for us today for the New York Yankees in the Bronx. Potentially a lot of family watching. They are big Yankee fans, and he gets to lead away in the city he loves.
Height 6 deuce. Once again, Yo Lonely steps into the batter's box. Waits for time from the umpire.
The center fielder, he's up. He's ready. And we have baseball for you in the Bronx on MLA's Yes Network. Takes a swing. Definitely got to make a new name for that. But here, as he said, knuckle curve starts us off 0-1. And we have the advantage of being 3-inning games, so hopefully this is wrapped up before any potential rain delays or any stoppages in action. And a
good call.
Cutter 0-2. Seen a few of those in my day on this round of things. And here, CM Loaf's
cut fastball away. You know, you mentioned something about some of the out-of-towners not being particularly pleased about New York City, but in this case, imagine you're in warm, sunny Atlanta, you know.
Oh!
Loaf with the punch
warm,
out.
Very warm, sunny Atlanta, one game against the Red Sox, feeling good. Then you come into, well, Gotham City, Liberty City, whatever you want to call us.
All of those.
We have no W.B. Mason sponsorships, but of the Actions Entertainment bootlegged version of the sound effect. And
Loaf with the strikeout in front of his home crowd.
1 out. And this could be, that's one thing that's maybe going to be in someone's in, both batters' advantage. The wind is going to carry some of these balls farther than probably some they usually would on some days.
Also, Michael, we have to keep in mind it matters which direction the wind is blowing in order for that to be
a little bit of advantage. Yeah, that wind is going another way. Well, let's say, Jen Nate might be seeing a 1-0 on the scoreboard.
Exactly, because you know how they say.
It's a game of inches.
Also, God giveth, God taketh away. So if the wind was traveling a certain way to create a jet stream, but sometimes you hit a ball hard, think it's out of the park, and then the wind knocks it down as well. So, like these umpires, they play it both ways.
And right now,
keep it neutral.
Here's CM Loaf, the delivery!
Nice cut fastball, right down the middle of the plate. Wow. And surprised the batter took that. Even the catcher was shocked.
Jen Nate, 2-2.
JoJo throws the sign down. Loaf with the delivery.
Yankees looking for their first win. The Braves are looking to be 2-0. That would be great footing for them heading into this. This is a Robin formatted season. Best two teams will face in the World Series. Right now, the Yankees, they're playing from down and out, as Purple Haze Camera would say. And that one, it's 2-2. I say Purple Haze. There may be a whole other bunch of albums one can say. That's just the one I said, ladies and gentlemen. Point is, we got 2-2, 1 out for the Yankees. CM Loaf working up just a little bit of a pitch count.
Barely stays alive. That was almost strike 3. Loaf, obviously, with some great deception on those pitches to get him swinging at that. Way out of the zone.
I thought that, it was a clear ball 3, but that's just from where we're sitting. And
strike 3? What are you doing, umpire?
It is. That did look like it dropped a little low.
Thank you.
CM Loaf saying some words.
That's a strike. Thank you.
He doesn't want to get ejected now.
I've never seen that because that was so blatant of a strike call. Outside corner knuckle curve froze him up. So good of a pitch the umpire.
That can change the complexion of the game, of the inning. The fear of my heart when I heard the sound.
That was dangerous. Look, he just missed that. He's upset at himself, knowing he got away with that strike 3 not being called.
3-2. Here. Swing and a miss!
Nice pitch. Another knuckle curve for the straight. He smiles at the pitcher like, that was a great pitch. You got me. Great sportsmanship, great showmanship on both behalves of the pitcher and the catcher right there. That's baseball.
Whoa, look at the
Great pitch. Look at him. Look at the hair. Like, yeah, that was a good one. He's smiling at him. He knows.
Loaf couldn't even make eye contact. And now up to the plate, the hometown hero and perhaps the MVP of the Atlanta Braves, Luna. She is up to bat, but CM Loaf, well, lets her know this is not like I said last game, a friendly ground, 1-0. Knowing the resume, knowing the little bit of the scouting report you have on players now after 1 week after the preseason, why would you give them what they want? And CM Loaf, a slurve ball, 88 miles an hour. Luna,
a hero previously in the previous game, as you mentioned. You know, she would love nothing more than continue that streak. Luna also meaning Moon. I'm pretty sure she was on cloud 9 in the Moon when she had that win.
You know, Loaf badly missing the strike zone.
Curve out of the zone.
Another one outside.
Yeah,
Luna
up
into the glove of Mamba Ant.
Nice play by the second baseman Mamba Ant to drag it in, snag it in, and end that top half of the inning.
We have more MLA action up next. It is Mamba, it is De Niro, and Coco here in the Bronx. I would say beautiful Yankee Stadium, but tonight maybe you couldn't tell. 6'7" Charles Lamb, the Atlanta native, will be
big left-hander on the mound, imposing stature here in the stadium.
And he is ready to take on the world today. Mamba Ant, he's ready. Yankees still trying to get in good graces, get on the board.
Swing
and
the first
chopper.
Well, he beat it out. Oh, nice play by the third baseman.
Yeah.
Oh, with a spin.
What a spin.
That is a web gem. Nice play by the third baseman.
Over to the first baseman, who is a New York native herself. And here we go. The lineup for the New York Yankees. Second baseman, Mamba Ant. Third baseman, Hyphen De Niro. Right fielder, Kenneth Coco. Center fielder, Sorcerer. Catcher, JoJo Joseph. Shortstop, Plouffe. Left field, Kaleidos Stars. Noodle, the nasty Noodle. First baseman, DH, Mr. Nacho Madden. And Hyphen De Niro, he's waited for this one for a long time, perhaps a regular season game. Yankee Stadium, MLA action, and the pitch. Woo! Like I said, why would you give a batter exactly what they want? That one 1-0. Unlike his son, he actually waits. Oh, whoa! That one, I can see this one just a little bit more in the zone.
Lamb fired a 100-mile-per-hour fastball from the left-hand side. That's pretty tough in the rain.
Here.
Oh, another one. Just underneath the bat of De Niro.
I don't know how Lamb is able to do that. Just nevertheless.
Yeah, he's generating sheer power, but also the command and the wetness of this ball game. Him to be able to keep that command intact.
And this one, 2-2, another fastball, 99 miles an hour.
Might have been just a waste pitch to try to change De Niro's eye level to get him fooled right here.
This could be out number 2. It's not.
And misses up high again.
Kenneth Coco, power hitter on deck. Ready to break the walls down. He's another guy that has, most people probably have family and friends watching. And Kenneth.
Oh! Why did you swing at that, De Niro? That was ball 4. Circle change had you out in front right there. You thought it was a fastball. You've been throwing fastballs his entire at bat.
And now,
payoff pitch. Lamb, De Niro.
He waits.
Outside.
I have the fear in my heart because on another day that's a strikeout. I believe so there's a runner on base, first base. Coco up to bat. And Kenneth waits.
Circle change misses down and away again to the righty. Lamb having a little trouble getting that circle change over the plate to the right-hand batters in this inning so far.
And Coco delivery, 1-1. Fastball inside.
Goes back to the trusty fastball. It's been his best pitch all evening.
And somehow the fans do not agree that was a strike, but everyone has their bias. And that one, 2-1.
It's Coco in the driver's seat here. Batters count right here. Hitters count right here. 2-1. Let's see what Lamb comes up with.
Swing!
Oh my God!
What a play from the third baseman!
Kenneth Coco hits into a double play started by the third baseman who's been playing excellent defense this evening. Kills the entire rally.
DJ DG of Kansas City. Shout out Yummy Hayes.
We didn't even practice that.
We didn't, ladies and gentlemen. We got a few of those in these couple games, but now The Yankees getting rid of CM Lowe. Not getting rid of this is a harsh word, but they're getting a fresh arm.
Nick Kane comes in, and let's see what Nick can do. Can he hold it together and keep it a scoreless ball game to give the Yankees a chance to come back up in the second inning, in the bottom half of this inning, try to get a run across?
And one of the better pitchers was, potentially going to be a starter for the Red Sox, but they went other ways. Nick Kane found a helmet elsewhere. Any starter, reliever, it's all the same. And CJ Speed in the bullpen.
Two-seamer misses upstairs for Kane. Start off this inning and this at bat. Angela digs in. Awaits the pitch. Kane with the delivery.
Out to center field.
Slide out.
Collided stars.
In the corner.
That could be foul. He comes back.
And the out is collected. Was almost in foul territory. The wind took it back into fair territory, folks. As you see, he had to make that adjustment on the fly.
And Holly,
no pun intended,
from New Jersey, this is the closest she'll get to home on schedule.
Two-seam fastball in there. Call strike for Kane. Man, that must be his favorite pitch. He's leading off with that a lot. What say you, Michael?
Well, he is a guy that prefers high-octane action and high...
Oh, God. Did she swing at that?
She...
Check the swing? They say no.
1-1, so...
I say check with the first base umpire, but never mind.
It's a 1-1.
4 pitches so far for Kane. Here's the 5th.
Kane!
Nice slurve. Through Holly off balance with that. She was expecting another two-seam fastball.
Now, here comes...
Catcher sets up down
1-2. Does Holly...
Ooh, gets a spot. Gets a spot. May have been a waste pitch, but that's definitely a spot the catcher wanted.
2-2.
Catcher setting up similar, but down in the middle of the plate this time.
And this one out to right field, under the glove of Kenneth Coco.
Nice routine play. As you see again, that ball slurving and sliding as it was hit. That wind is definitely a factor this evening.
And in Yankee Stadium, unlike other ballparks, no matter who wants to say it, both teams have an advantage in this ballpark as far as offense can go when those balls end up in the air. One thing leads to the next.
He's been coming off a hot glove in the top half of this inning, and also this game entirely.
Third baseman
playing Gold Glove level defense so far. Let's see what he can do offensively.
Swing out to center field. It drops.
It's a base hit. So far, he's the MVP for them.
And the first hit of the game for the Atlanta Braves.
Come on, Kane, let's go. Shut it down here. We don't need it to keep going. Tip Tactic steps into the plate.
Up now.
Oh, pitch out.
Tip waits. Now no.
I wonder why the delivery was so lazy from Kane there, but that wasn't for delivery. That was just a pitch out. Makes sense now.
1-0. Kane takes it down a two-seamer.
Michael, that's one of my biggest gripes with the pitch out. Now you give yourself a 1-0 count. Now you only have room for 2 more, balls before you walk someone. Now it's 2-0 instead of 1-0.
2-1.
Finds the strike zone, does Kane. 12 pitches in. Big righty, still very confident, not very rattled so far. Hoping to get out of this inning unscathed as far as runs are concerned.
Still just one runner on first.
Ooh.
It's 3-1. Now I agree with the count, with the call.
Slider did not make it back across the plate like he wanted it to. Maybe they didn't have enough break.
And Relly Rock
looms on deck, lurking in the distance.
Soundfield does it like nobody.
Line drive,
right into the glove
shortstop.
Of Plouffe, the shortstop. It wraps up the inning.
Good job, guys. Kane struts off the mound, happy.
Sorcerer, JoJo Joseph,
and Plouffe, as aforementioned.
And C. Lou, a Yankee fan, up in the game. He is ready to take the mound. Well, he's ready. He is set to get this one going.
In his rookie year with 0 years pro, as you guys see there. Oh, they changed third baseman? Why would they do that? DJ was doing so great. That's a short third baseman. The ball can go over this person's head, unlike the last one. That play that Kenneth Coco made on the hit.
And
that would have been a double down the line if that person was playing third base.
Tyler Christie is in the... We'll see how that one plays out for the red team. That one a curveball, 2-0. Sorcerer swipes plate. He's getting some dirt on his hands, getting ready for the next one. And C. Lou, 3-0.
What do you do here, Mamba?
You wait. You don't swing. You absolutely wait. But yeah, if it's not unless it's that. Okay, it's inside. It's in the box.
It's in his wheelhouse. It's your pitch. It's your pitch.
It's a fastball. You know, some could say might not get a better pitch, but Silu needs to throw a better pitch if he wants to get out of this alive. He doesn't. Sorcerer is walked. That's the right thing to do. Well, not the right thing to do. It could be, but he is a power hitter. That is someone that's a guaranteed threat out to anywhere in Yankee Stadium.
Lead off walk. Let's see if it comes back to bite the Braves. JoJo Joseph, or some would say ho ho ho, some steps into the plate. In the batter's box.
And he feels strongly that it was New York or nothing. He didn't care about crosstown rivalries when it came to the MLA. He was happy to be a Yankee, and you know, I believe that says a lot. Most people wouldn't be in those shoes. And 1-1 count. As I say, they are the umpires. If you want to be mad, take it up with them. Write a formal complaint.
Freddie Ferguson, the home plate umpire in this game. So let's see how he's going to keep going so far. Been pretty decent so far.
Takes it.
Good pitch. Good take.
With one runner on base, no outs, the Yankees hold an advantage. 2-1. Hitters count.
Lights on at the stadium. Giving some type of backdraft for this gloomy night. Swung on a changeup. Fouled it off.
And Silu.
Count.
The delivery.
Oh, wow.
That would have probably been ball 4.
Joseph swings and misses. Gives it all he had.
You can understand where he was trying to send that run. Oh, and he just missed.
Yes.
Just missed. First and goal. Or, kicking the ball back the other way.
Let's see what Plouffe can do here. Made the nice play at shortstop to end the top of the inning.
You know, 1-0. I'm surprised that wasn't a strike.
Questionable call right there. Home plate umpire. Number 13 on deck.
The left fielder collided stars. Shortstop, switch hitter ready.
Oh, I think that was his pitch. I was waiting for that. He went right where I thought it was going to go. That could have been to right field easily with a power left hit in the stadium.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next delivery is outside 2-1 fastball.
Silu seems to have lost the strike zone so far, folks. I think JoJo may have helped him out the previous at bat a little bit.
Maybe he's got a parlay on the Yankees winning tonight. Here, 3-1. Collided. Hey, they're showing him for a reason, folks. You know,
without getting into it because they know what's on the line right here. This could be a walk. This could be a potential runner in scoring position situation. 2
outs, and you hear the storm getting worse.
Oh, wow.
This would be a heck of a time to get a rain delay.
Missed terribly.
But two runners on base. And we hear
runner in scoring position here for colliding stars. Let's see what we can do. Oh, inside, yes.
No, 1-0. That's in one of those calls. It can go either way. Sorcerer, not the fastest, but he is at second. Plouffe on first.
Silu struggling this inning. That was probably the pitch. Maybe he was waiting for something. Hey, throw me a strike so I can know what you hit. So I'm not gonna help you out. But now we ready. Now a lot of stars. Now we ready. We locked in now. But he's taking all the way on that.
1-1 of delivery.
Ooh.
Strike inside.
Got it. Nice location. Barely into the strike zone.
This is 2 outs potential here for Silu. He's in control. In the driver's seat. Kicks, deals. Swing and a miss.
What a comeback by Silu. Showing some gut right there. A lot of stars can't believe
his legacy was on the line. They said he couldn't perform in Yankee Stadium. He had parlays on the table.
Noodle in the plate. At the plate.
And the guy that has perhaps one of the least amounts of experience on the team in the sport is at the plate, ladies and gentlemen.
I think Noodle can go yard right here.
And that's what he better do if anything in there. He takes it out.
D going back.
And D, it's a caught ball right there.
The wind may have made that die out. Could have been out of here.
From the left fielder. And the New York Yankees, Relly Rock, Junior Wallace.
And your long D.
Up next. And now, shout out to Soundville, Relly Rock.
Man, Noodle really gave that last one a ride. He was giving it a tip. I think the wind knocked it down, too. Left center, Yankee Stadium. Yeesh.
Now, 1-0. Braves with potentially their last 3 outs if the Yankees come back. This is their do or die. Swing and a miss. Splitter. 90 miles an hour. That's an off-speed pitch, and you wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah, because some people that's their fastball.
Another splitter down and away. That one is faster than the other one, 92. Kang with some heaters in the stadium, but it's not finding the zone. Wallace, two-way hitter. He started the last game for the Braves, and now
Dangerous territory right now for Kane. You don't want to walk this guy.
one thing about the Braves, I do think they probably have the hungriest bits of competitors on their team. They're there. They know what's at stake, and they swing, rally out to center field. It's dropping.
Base hit. Wow. All right. Let's see what we can do here, Kane. Hold it together. I don't know. Go to the bullpen. Relly is fired up on first base. Double play still intact, though.
Wallace, the designated hitter, at the plate. Junior, he waits.
Trying to get the DH to swing over the top of that pitch right there. Power threat, so maybe he's a bit slower on the base pass. Can potentially double him up. I understand the logic that Kane was going with right there.
Wallace
steadily throwing it down in the zone, trying to get him to swing over the top. 2-0, hitters count though. We don't want to go 3-0, so you got to throw a strike here.
And delivers.
And he does.
That was risky. 2-1.
The manager sends signals to the field, calling the pitch to the catcher. He calls into the pitcher.
And a 3-1. Maybe that one's on Boone then. 3-1.
Familiar territory. I believe this was Relly Rock was at 3-1 as well.
This is where things began to go the way that won the Braves their game.
Changed the game, guys.
Relly Rock takes a swing out to right field. There it goes to the track. Kenneth, he catches it. And he slows the momentum down.
That was dangerous, Michael. That was almost a 2-run shot, and we know how dangerous 2-run leads can be in this league.
That was, in every sense of the word, shout out to Mr. Singleton being able to keep his composure because I have too much investment in this game. That was incredibly dangerous, and still dangerous if you're lonely at bat with a runner on base, 2 outs, a double play potential can get this inning wrapped up. And Kang, I don't know if the struggling of the zone is intentional or not, but he's pitching around a lot of these batters.
Manager sending a sign to the first base runner saying that he should watch in.
Yep. Yes.
And the Yanks were aware of that. They were smart enough to throw over. Like, okay, they're trying something on us. So just keep that runner close. We don't want him still in that base, getting a scoring position. And number 2, get it out of the double play.
Nasty noodle. First,
we got to throw strikes though. We got to get strikes here, King.
Slider.
Strikes. Got to throw strikes here. Can't give him no free passes right here. We got to make him swing and miss, or make weak contact. We can't walk him. Double play.
2-1.
Good pitch.
2-2.
Slider. 91.
MLA action. Here in Actions Entertainment, it is heating up.
It's a big pitch right here, folks. Big pitch.
Fourth quarter. And now the point guard walks us down.
Ooh,
a chopper.
Almost a double play part. Oh my God, that was a nice pitch. Central double play ball right there. Let's see if he can throw another strike.
Here's Kang. Takes it now. Slider.
I wasn't so mad at the adjustment of pitching high after those low pitches because they've been striking out on the hot fastball this year so far. The entire league has.
Swing miss!
He pulls the screen with the slider to get him to swing over the top.
You're lonely, down on strikes. Nick Kang
fighting for his life for the Yankees.
Heater gets that one wrapped up. Gen Nate
steps into the batter's box.
Shortstop, he's ready.
0-1, that's good. That's a good start, Nick Kang. Let's see if he can finish this off. 33 pitches on the day so far, going for number 34 here. The delivery. Oh no!
He fumbles it. Runner stays. That could be an out. It's not.
Great block by
is booing.
JoJo keeps it in front of him the way he's taught to do. Inside pitch, 2-seam fastball misses off the plate. Great play by JoJo, keep the runner on close to first base. That could have been something else.
Swing out.
All right.
No.
All right, 2-strike count. Bottom of the top of the third. Yanks with a chance to get out of this inning and chance to come up to at bat to win this thing potentially. Let's see what he does. Popped up, lazy fly ball to the center fielder. He's got a beat on it. He is right there underneath it. Yes, no error occurred. The rain was in his eyes. He fought against the elements and the weather to get that. Great catch.
Yanks up next. Nacho Madden, Mamba Ant, hyphen Dinero for the New York Yankees. And here we go, Nacho.
Set the tone, Nacho. Set the tone, Madden. Let's see. You gotta set the table here. Get on base. If it's a walk, the hit by pitch, if it's a single, whatever. We just need base runners right now. The catcher kind of wanted that. Look at the split screen. Look at the intensity in this picture. Yeah, we know.
Lou and Madden, they're locked into this one.
They know the importance of this at bat and this inning in general.
Familiar with one another. They're ready. The delivery. Swing! Popped up! Devastating backbreaker.
Go foul.
Oh, and nearly does.
Right in front of the dugout. Wow, what a heartbreaking out.
Cleans that one up. Bomba Ant.
Hometown hero, grew up a Yankee fan. Coming to the stadium as early as age of 2. Now living the dream. Steps to the plate.
Swing. Oh, I thought he was going to take a swing. You know, he looked like he was ready to. He stepped his leg up like he was about to. And
cut fastball. Just misses, they say.
He waits again. A
four-seamer. That's good. 2-0. Let's see what Mama can do. This is a hitter's count. He's a, when he makes
contact, a reckless first at bat. Swinging on the first pitch. This is already better than the last one. Working the count 3-0.
I say turn him loose. Walk-off home run right here if he throws a fastball down the middle. If he doesn't throw you a cookie, don't swing. But if he throws you one, take your best cut at it.
And ball 4! Dinero on deck. And he's in the box ready to go.
This is Major League actions at its finest right here. You couldn't write this better. Longtime Yankee fan steps into the plate. Bronx resident for the majority of his life. This is a storybook situation.
And
almost thrown out. Angela late with the tag. Throw over very slow. But they're paying attention to him. They should be paying attention to the batter in the box. Let's see what happens. Will Dinero make them pay? The pitch. Ooh. Change up. Caught the bottom of the zone, but one of those questionable calls this evening that could have gone either way. We've seen that a lot.
And here, Silu. Mama is running.
Safe.
How on earth? And I don't agree. I don't agree with the decision at all. But nevertheless, he guns it for second base, and it pays off.
Barely, just underneath the tag. But Dinero here in the 0-2 count. This is much more dangerous now. Now he has to come clean and protect the plate.
And then he's steady. He does. Look like he wanted to swing. He waits. 1-2.
Dinero sporting the black and white out-of-the batting gloves here.
And ready delivery.
Good eye. Close.
Cutter.
Too close for comfort for me with that umpire behind the plate. Real life, I'm swinging at that. I'll foul that off, baby. I won't give you a chance to call me out. So what did it be 1-2 count still?
2-2 count.
Struck out. Dinero. Oh, that was ball 3. Stays alive somehow though.
Like his last at bat, wonder if we're gonna see shades of the last one still. He probably can still hit it out far. He waits. 3-2. A fastball.
Full count for Dinero. Kid Coco on deck.
And after Coco,
dangerous situation here.
A power hitter, sorcerer. The Yankees have threats. 2 power hitters are on deck. A chopper now, and Dinero won't be able to make it to first.
Unproductive out at that. That blew me because at least the runner could have advanced to third if it was hit to the right side of the infield.
And there now, Kenneth Coco. Will the Yankees be going to extra innings, or will Kenneth Coco
become a neighborhood hero with one swing of the bat?
The man, he's a clutch hitter and a competitor no matter what sport he's in, and now he holds this game in the palm of his hands.
Oh,
swing and a miss.
Yeah, Jake's down to their final strike here until the next inning, that is. Tie ball game, so
0-2. Silu, the delivery. Swing.
Foul tip, barely stays alive. Get a piece to stay alive, Ken Coco.
And it's still swinging on. I would think Eli strikes, but I see why. It can go either way in this sport.
Especially in this time of the game.
And he waits. Mamba, I don't know why he's stepping off the bag. 1-2.
Mamba getting Michael very, very nervous up here in the booth, folks. You guys are only getting the verbal side. You don't see him panicking and twitching when it's happening right now.
Here, Swing and a miss. Down on strikes, Yankees. The palms are sweaty going into the 4th inning.
And the pitcher for the Braves is pumped.
He wanted to be a Yankee. He should have been a Yankee, perhaps in his heart. But hey,
C. Lou with the big strikeout.
when you don't get what you want, you do with what you get. That's exactly what he's done. And we're into the 4th inning now. 4th inning, you see.
Runner on second. Be reminded, folks. Extra inning rule.
Swing, no good.
Kind of had me nervous on that. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was
so. We know this hitter. We know what she did last game, and now, well, Nick Kane.
I didn't even think that it was her, but yeah.
0-2.
These situations in this game is like, Kane's still out there. Wow.
And he takes a swing.
That was almost a potential game-leading RBI right there. If it was a little bit more straight. Kane, we need something to get around this girl.
It's Jen Nate at second base. And double play potential, no. But still gets one quick out.
Great play by the third baseman, did a textbook style, looked the runner back to second, and then made the throw to first. Make sure nobody advanced.
Angela, a Bronx native, now Atlanta. Right into the glove of the third baseman, and good!
He is playing gold glove defense, the way that the third baseman for the Braves was earlier before they moved him out. I don't know what that was all about. Maybe he was injured or something.
And here's
something to look forward to and keep an eye on going forward through the season.
Here's Holly. She takes a swing. She takes a fly right out to left field.
No.
This could be it. The dagger.
Kane. Oh, there we go. Like,
collided stars
at the warning track, pulls it in, bringing a sigh of relief to the collective Yankee Stadium crowd. And we have Sorcerer, Joseph, and Plouffe coming up 1, 2, and 3 at the bottom of the 4th inning.
And back on base will be the speediest, perhaps, guy on the team, Kenneth Coco.
C. Lou's still out there trying to earn his stripes.
There you see Coco up. And it's getting worse, ladies and gentlemen. There you see it. It is getting worse. A rain delay might slow us and stop it. I'm surprised we've been going this long. But conditions keep getting a little bit heated. CJ Speed and Vincenzo in the bullpen for the New York Yankees.
Sorcerer looking for a base hit right here. Any base hit right here would be potential game-winning hit. Great take on the curveball. Recognized the rotation right out of the hand. Why he knew it wasn't straight, wasn't a fastball. Let it drop. It's gonna break out of the zone. Good eye by Sorcerer.
And if again the fastest on the team, this could be my.
Almost a right field dagger.
And it is to the Yankees what Ice House and TJ are to the Red Sox. The fact that they have two of them is showing the sport of that team. And here,
the dagger!
It could be! Here's
Kenneth Speed running to the plate. Kenneth Coco to the dive. Save!
Yankees win!
Yankees win!
On a walk-off hit from Sorcerer. New York! Go New York! Go New York! Go New York! Go! We are out of here! The Braves!
Da 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 da. New York, New York. Yanks with a walk-off at home to start their season at the Yankee Stadium crowd, pleased and happy. So next time we will see you guys with a 1-1 team going for a winning record.
And that was a hot game to the end of things, and we got out of here before the rain could potentially put a dent in anything we had next.
Oh, no doubt, Michael. That was a credible game by both teams. Yankees coming out on top right there. Great defense on both sides. We saw a double play turn. We saw some excellent plays at the hot corner, which is with a third baseman from both sides doing stuff. And some great pitching as well.
And for the next game, ladies and gentlemen, the New York Yankees will be back on the road, and this time they'll be in Atlanta facing the Braves the second time around for the season.
Look at Coco with that slide. Beautiful. Just in there. A game of inches. Like we said, 1-1-0 beating 0-2-0. No errors from either team. Pretty clean baseball game. But yes, a few scares in there.
And ladies and
gentlemen, he ran for DJ. That's why he came out of the game.
I
was wondering about that. He was playing hot glove over there.
Okay, it makes sense. They were trying to get things wrapped up. Fair.
Double play Coco, but also score a game-winning run. Go base running. And with the stolen base, the lone stolen base for the season for the team. Kane with 3 strong innings pitches, coming in, keeping it down, holding it down for Loaf, who only went one inning with 2 strikeouts.
Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, he could have been a starter for the Red Sox, and well, thank you, Boston. We have
We appreciate you the same way the Knicks appreciate the Celtics right now, but that's another story.
Well, we don't know how this will age.
That's why I said right now.
Right now, as of, ladies and gentlemen, because we don't, again, who knows when this releases, but May 9th, 6:32. I hope that ages perfectly. The Knicks might be in the finals by then. No, they won't. Who knows? They have to play the Pacers. That'd be like WrestleMania at the basketball world. That's it for us today. Thank you for watching, and, well, we're signing off.
Signing off, Michael A., Ben Singleton, Yanks with a walk-off win. Beautifully played baseball game. Single to right field, scored the runner from second base. Wow, right ahead of the tag. Great all-around win for the team. Let's go Yanks.